Yeah. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. How's everybody doing? This is it, the last live stream for 2023. Wow. I don't know, but this year just flew right by. What a weird year, I'm telling you. But here we are. Here we are. How's everybody doing? Cammy trying to stay awake. You don't have to go to bed as soon as Panda comes in. Absolutely. Good morning, Ange. And there's Jen. Hello, hello. Rita, how are you? Hello for the last time in 2023, right? Hello, Hafrun. How are you? And there's Sarah and Julia and Inka. Hey, hey. Yolanda, how are you? Plants by Chan, good morning. Happy Sunday. Yes, last Sunday of 2023. Angela, how are you this morning? And there's Taylor. Hey, bud, how are you doing? Happy New Year's Eve. So, is everybody ready for 2024? I am not, as you can see. All of my green stickies that I had up here, I don't know, they were supposed to be super sticky, but they weren't, and they all fell down. So now I have to, and I lost a bunch of them in behind the bookcase. So I'm going to have to redo all of those. But I did get my HB90 planner put together yesterday during Jenna's sprints. Thank you, Jenna. Speaking of Jenna, hello, my darling. And as I was putting it together, I came to this conclusion that I do all of this work for the beginning of the quarter. I do the workbook. I spend hours and hours getting myself prepared, and then I never look at the workbook again. I never look at it again. I mean, I use my Kanban board, but I never go back to see if I am actually on track. So one thing I'm planning on doing this year on my Sundays during my sprints is I have gone from allowing myself 2 task blocks or an hour of planning to, I think I had 2 solid hours, so 4 task blocks. And part of my planning is now going to be reviewing the workbook and also reviewing things like my vision board and back to my, ideal day and this sort of thing to see if I'm actually moving in that direction. And I think that was the missing piece for me because everything clicked after that. Love it, love it, love it when I have those epiphanies. And yeah, so that's where I'm headed this morning. Angela's about to have coffee with the hubby. Oh, thank you so much for stopping in. I'm not even ready for church, let alone next year. Oh my, thank you for this, Jenna. For those of you who are coming in on the Facebook end, you may want to refresh your link because it is the last day of the month. And that I find is when Facebook usually does the whole dumping of everybody thing. Good morning, Devin. Yolanda still got some stickies to do. Glad to know I'm not the only one. For part of the weekly review, I'm going to read the workbook first and then recalibrate my responses there. See, this is it, right? Great minds, or as my grandfather used to say, great minds think alike and fools seldom differ. But how many of us actually do that? Like we put in all this work and we do the workbooks and we go to the kickoff call and we're all ready and we spend all of this time putting the stickies together and then we never look at our plan again. We don't go back and review. I was going to do it on a monthly basis and I thought, I don't think that's enough. So I actually put it as a recurring task in my Google Calendar that on Sunday mornings, this is my thing. This is what my Sundays are now going to be. When I start writing book 2 on the 15th of January, I will be doing my writing that day, but that's only for a couple of hours. But my Sundays from now on, I think are going to be just like planning and reviewing and that sort of thing. Yeah, I like that idea too, Jenna. That's a really good idea. Because you're doing the weekly reviews before you plan anyway, right? And that should mean more than just filling out that sheet in your HB90 planner. and that's all I was doing. So, ready for it to be 2024. Always loved a new start. Yes. Yes. Me too. And the new year is like the biggest new start energy. Yeah. I don't know, it's something my grandfather used to say. Um, lie to myself that I'll remember the plan, right? It's like you think because you did it once that it's like somehow magically imprinted in your brain. Well, it's kind of not. At least not with me. I've yet to do an HB90 quarter, but I like the review questions. Just hope I can keep up with it. Printed out the beginning of the planner in a new notebook and ended up with about 140 pages. You know what? You've got this. You make it work for you. Okay. Make it work for you. Heidi, hello. 8 hours until New Year here. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I understood. Good morning, Lysanda. How are you, sweetheart? So, yeah, so what's everybody else working on this morning? I'm interested to know. Um, we've got, oh, Wednesday night, there will be no sprints from me. We have our heart breathing admins like year-end Zoom meeting, get together, drink wine and talk kind of thing Wednesday night. So I will not be sprinting, and I don't know that Jen is either. But check the calendar. I have to go and take myself off though. Um, sorry. My mouse is acting all weird. I wasn't going to use the printer, so it's a hybrid with bullet journal. That works. That works. It took me a good 3 quarters to find out what worked for me, and I'm right up until this quarter, until Q1, I was still, "Oh, I think maybe I'll use a classic size happy planner this time." I'm back to full size 8.5 by 11 HB90 planner because that's what works best for me, but, I mean, you have to experiment, right? Working on the HB90 year-end review first. That's amazing. That's amazing. Planning for me, I'm redoing my digital Kanban board. Awesome. Devin's working on a special thing for freelancers for All Call Indeed. Yes. Heifer and I will be writing in my journal for the next sprint and cooking for tonight. Excellent. Do you guys like do a whole New Year's thing? We're doing it tomorrow. My nephews are coming over and we're doing a thing. But yeah, so okay, let's dive in. Let me get Chad going here. There we go. All right, 25 minutes on the clock, and I will see you all on the other side of that. Well, that went quick. That went so super quick. I kind of lost track of myself. How did everybody do? I am just trying to be super purposeful with my planning as opposed to just, oh, I need to get everything into my planner. I'm trying to be really super purposeful about how I'm doing this quarter. So fingers crossed that it keeps me a little bit more on track and I don't get overwhelmed. Let me see. Good morning, Melanie. Yolanda's going to be cooking later this morning. Nice. Julia writing fanfic today because nothing counts in the time between Christmas and New Year's. It's that week, like I said. It's you don't know what day of the week it is, and you're just thinking to yourself, like, I could really use a salad right about now. Yeah. Hello, Alexandra. How are you? Went back to the big happy planner. This time I'm including my work projects and tasks into the mix. I'm trying to get everything in one place. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I think I'm going to keep like my editorial calendar. I've got a planner for that. So like all of my YouTube stuff and all of my other anything that's not writing related is being done in there. So, hey, Nim, how are you? It's been a little while. Hey, JK. Let me see. Rita, I'm dog house sitting this week. Hubby just called to see if I was coming home for supper. He says the dog and the cats are missing me. He won't admit it, but I think he misses me not being home. I bet he does. Heffburn finished journaling and did laundry, and the meat is in the oven. Lazy day for me. That sounds divine. It really does. Jen working on establishing my new planning routine. I feel like time is flying by and I'm not getting anywhere. I need to be more present. This is exactly what I'm after this quarter is the whole just slow down and be more present and be more focused and, figure out, keep everything in the forefront to you're not because I'm not going to get anywhere if I'm like shooting off in 18 different directions trying to do 50 different things, right? It was fast. So you get your social media posts done. Awesome. Jenna, planning. I'm going to take a leaf from Jenna's book this quarter as well and have like my household chores and stuff like that like planned for a certain day instead of just, oh, like I think I should clean the toilet. Like I'm going to try to do like that kind of stuff too, and the specific days for laundry and that sort of thing, because I have one book in edits and one book in plotting. So, and a bunch of other stuff going on in the background. So I need to be more consistent with my time. Taylor. I was in the bathroom and heard your voice. It was like, who's in my house? Love it. But hey, you got some stuff done, right? And almost ready for the church babies. Have so much fun. Retail has really taken it out of me for the Christmas season. I bet. I have worked retail during Christmas. Christmas is better than Black Friday. I will say that. But yeah. Rest and recharge, for sure. Devin, the words are not coming today. I'll need to run this post by some people before I share. That's the joy of this community, right? There's people you can run it by if it just doesn't feel right to you. Yeah, me too. I've always kind of pushed back against that idea, but I think that just because of my schedule getting really busy, with the writing and stuff that, yeah, I need to be doing that. Sundays are reset days. Hubs is at work and I usually have no visitors. There you go. See, so that's your day to yourself and you can get, yeah. You would think being the planners that we are, that this kind of thing would like be something we would all do, but Sarah, I'm working on combining 3 very wordy scenes into one. I'm way too wordy sometimes. That's what editors are for. right? And speaking of which, I'm pretty sure Jenna has some openings for editing for those of you who are looking for editors for the new year. She's booking up fast. Jenna, if you would like to pop your link there for people. Black Friday wasn't totally awful. We'll see. The only Black Friday I ever worked was when I worked in electronics. I worked in cell phones. So yeah, yeah. The Saturday before Christmas is 3 times worse than Black Friday. Oh no. That's terrible. That's terrible. But who wants to clean the bathroom off the floors? Not me. I don't mind the housework. It's just reminding myself to do it, right? Pepper and I will begin to plot a new story tomorrow. Ooh. I was also trying to find a cover designer for my cover on the book that will be published in 24. I don't know if the cover designer that myself and Jody Jean and Inca uses has openings or not. I'm not sure. But I mean, there's all kinds of really great people out there that can definitely help you. On the Saturday before Christmas, the checkout line was stretched from the doors all the way to the back of the store. Oh, no, 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 no. You deserve all of the rest and the lazy day today for sure, and tomorrow as well. All right, my darlings, let's jump back in. 25 minutes on the clock. See you when that's done. All right. Let me see. I need to change to the break timer. How'd everybody do? I am kind of still in the throes of my weekly plans coming together. Ziggy decided he would make his presence known. I don't know if you could hear him or not, but he was doing his mom meow out in the kitchen. Yes, this is a good resource for everybody. I'll call Indy. Absolutely. There's probably some cover designers available there, though I do see that Inca, my undercaffeinated brain just completely blanked and I couldn't remember her name. So thank you for that, Inca. Yes, this is the cover designer that we use. Let me see. I am so glad that you have today and tomorrow to recover. I really, really am, because I'm telling you, it's hard. Retail is like got to be one of the hardest jobs on the planet and one of the most underpaid, in my opinion. Diane just waking up. Nothing wrong with that, girl. Hey, Chris, still editing. Well, we are here for that. Okay, with tea. I gotta have the tea. Gotta have the tea. Devin, I think I've finished with the preliminary. It wouldn't hurt to have some more options. Always good. Options are good. Carla, good morning. Working on finishing up my bullet journal setup for 2024. Exciting. Hey, Jolene, how are you, sweetheart? Let's see, Taylor. You know what? That's not wasting time, though. That is absolutely not wasting time. It's something that needed to be corrected. But yes, you will. You'll get it done. You'll get it done. Diane's changing the bed sheets. Jenna, more planning and journaling and journaling and planning. So much fun. Is Molly Moo up in your face again today? Because that was adorable yesterday during Jenna's live workshop. Well, it was like almost the minute we went over the hour, her cat Molly decided that, okay, it's over the hour, and started getting up in her face. It was so cute. So cute. And for those of you who did not make that workshop live, you definitely want to go check out the replay. It was, in my opinion, Jenna's best workshop to date. Super, super helpful. The worksheets and stuff she gave with it were awesome. I printed out a bunch of the activity trackers for like morning and evening routine. And I think they're really going to come in handy, because that's one thing I need to do is develop both a morning and an evening routine. But super, super helpful workshop. So go check out the replay if you weren't able to make it. We went about like an hour 15, maybe. Yeah. So let me see. Don't forget to plan, right? And don't forget to get your journaling done. Inca, working on a plan to start offering proofreading services next year. Yes. Yes, I am here for that, because you're amazing. You're amazing when it comes to that. Rita, spent that sprint journaling ideas for my planning hybrid. May have too many daily planners, notebooks for the quarter. It happens, right? It happens. You just have to figure out what works for you. Jen, more planning here, plus listening to Sarah's vision board live stream replay. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Yes, there's the link to I'll Call Indy. You definitely want to go check that out. A lot of heart breathings, people on there. I'm on there. Jenna's on there. Just some really good. It's a really great hub for resources. So definitely want to put that on there. I can't remember if I have it up on my website yet, or if I was putting that off because I'm going to be doing redoing my website this year. But anywho, I've got the first half of my week. See, this is why I like the bigger thing, because I found in the classic Happy Planner, there was no room for like washi tape or the bigger stickers and stuff like that. And I was really kind of missing it. So why not, right? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. put it in my Facebook DM, and I will take a look at it when sprints are over while I'm having my lunch. I will definitely do that for you. All right. So we have been sitting here for an hour. If you have not gotten up, moved around, please do so. Our next sprint, not this one, but the one after, will be a self-care sprint, where we will dig out our cards and whatnot. And I will bring up the 25-minute timer, and I will see you all on the other side of that. I apologize. I got wrapped up in what I was doing. So it is break time. How did everybody do there? I got my weekly planning finished and have moved on to meal planning. I scored this Erin Condren petite planner on Amazon for like $6 back on Black Friday, and it is a meal planner, and I think it's going to be really good because it's undated, and on one side it has like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then you get a shopping list here and a meal prep strategy section, which is kind of nice. It also has a couple of other neat things on it for those of you who are interested. It has dinner party meal plan sections. So if you're planning on, like Christmas dinner or whatever, but this is the one I like. It's a price tracker section, and it has the date, the item, the store, the size, the price, and the unit price. Which is really good for if you're doing like research of where to go for shopping for groceries, because I know around here yeah. And then it also has some recipe log sections in it so that you can like ingredients, directions, cooking time, the sort of thing. So you can put some of your favorite recipes in here, and it's a nice size. So that's what I am using. And that will be most of my next sprint, I think. Let's see. Chris was saying she has a big planner for work and a classic for personal. Renee popping in to say hello and Happy New Year. Got a busy afternoon of planning and the New Year's Eve live stream with Sarah. I think that's the one for the people who took her Manifest Your Best Year course. I think that's the one she's talking about because that's this afternoon. Diane, I plan on playing in the studio. I guess holiday break ends today. There you go. There you go. I took a holiday break and I am glad to be getting back to it. Hello, Melina. Here to do some revisions. We are here for you. Ooh, now I'm going to do some New Year's Eve makeup. There you go. Do you mean like makeup, or are you like making up lost time? I assume makeup, like for your face. Heidi, heading for a nap so that I can stay up and welcome the new year. Oh, so nice to have you here. So nice to have you here. Yolanda, Happy New Year and Happy New Beginnings. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Perfect timing. I took a shower and just hopped back on. There you go, Jen. Chris is still editing and did it. Ooh, made a meatloaf. I haven't had meatloaf and I can't tell you how long. Taylor figured out my mistake. I didn't have enough patience. Guilty. Been there, done that. Plans by Chan. Put on grandma duties this morning and had to walk my pup. I managed to get some morning journaling done. There you go. It is a really cool journal, and they have them on Amazon. I would assume they have them on the Erin Condren site as well, but we can't do that here in Canada because of shipping, and you guys listen to me complain about the shipping and the exchange all the time. I'm organizing a table to make room for 2024. Definitely. Yeah. See, this is the thing, because Mom and I got out of the habit, and every morning it was like, what are we having for dinner? And like, be like, oh, what are we having for dinner? So we've got to get back into it. Okay. Face makeup. That's what I thought. All the new beginnings. I don't wear makeup often, but when I do, it's usually very dramatic glam. Nice. Makes use of my experience in painting. Nice. I don't wear makeup often because of my allergy. The makeup that I have to purchase that doesn't have red dye in it is kind of expensive. So I don't wear makeup that often. And when I do, it's kind of minimalist. But I think I'm going to try the false eyelashes this year. I did get a kit. And we're going to try them and see what that looks like. Working on getting my new desk set up. Oh no, are you still building it? Because I know that you were cleaning out that space to put it there. We've been back to work tomorrow. Today I'm putzing around being creative. There you go. I see a trip to Michael's in the near future. I don't bother with Michael's anymore. When they stopped selling planners, I just, right? Right? I hear you, Jenna. I'm ready with kitties, made some popcorn, burned some, still planning. There you go. For Christmas, I doodled holly leaves and berries under my eyes in liquid eyeshadow. That's so cool. That's so cool. Carla finished the book tractor and reading journal pages. Nice. I need to do my 2024 splash page and words of the year page. I did my vision board. I printed off my vision board yesterday, and my word of the year, well, it's a phrase I took from Amber McHugh. I did form on my phone, focus forward. Because that's kind of the whole theme for 2024 is going to be I have to keep focused on moving forward and not get distracted by shooting off in all these different directions. Had some leftover kettle corn. It was a bit stale, but I didn't want to waste it. It's okay because stale's good. Hello, hello. I'm doing a vinyl overwrap on my kitchen cabinets. I've seen that done. It is so cool. I've seen it done on like refrigerators and stuff too. Nice, nice. All right, so we are going to pop into our self-care sprint. All right. So for those of you who are new here, we do a self-care sprint on Sundays. You do not have to participate if you don't want to, but usually it's doing something that future you is going to benefit from. So for me, it's going to be meal planning. So, and we are going to pull a card from our favorite deck. Okay, these are affirmation cards, not tarot cards. Jenna does, for those of you who aren't familiar with her, because I know we've got some new people on here, Jenna does the Cup of Positivity, which is awesome. It has like all of these really positive quotes in it. And then she does a single card draw from a deck that's really good too. All right. So let's see. Cards are sticking together. I'm going to not, because these are sweary, so I can't swear because, even flowers go through dirt and poop. Keep blooming, baby. Keep blooming, baby. All right. Remember, you might go through tough times, but come out blooming on the other side. Right? Okay. Keep blooming, baby. All right. Let us put poop as fertilizer anyway. Exactly. All right, my darlings. 25 minutes on the clock. I'll see you when that is done. I did it again. Got so wrapped up in meal planning that I completely forgot the timer. So how's everybody doing? How was that sprint? I got 2 weeks worth of dinners figured out and made myself some lunch. Let's see. Melanie is still building the desk pieces that connect to section. Oh, is it an L-shaped desk? Because I've built a few of those and I find that you actually have to put the L shape, like the desktop together before putting the legs on, or they don't fit right. Kind of want to wrap my fridge. I kind of want to wrap our dishwasher because I saw some really cute ones on Etsy that they'll make them to fit your dishwasher, and they weren't really expensive. I mean, they were like 40, $60 or something like that. But they were super cute. Let's see. I think for New Year's Eve, I'm going to do black base with shaded, sparkly rainbow shadows with a top layer of white stars all together to look like fireworks. Oh, now those are the kind of fireworks I can get behind for sure. And this should totally be our new saying around here. Keep blooming, baby. Carla, when you can't find your fine liner anywhere and realize you put it back where it belongs. Why would you even think to look there, right? Melina, I'm not sure when coffee is going to cut it today. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Hey, Lena, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better. There's a flu going around, right? I didn't hear Chad make the record go screech. I tell you, meal planning is hard. I hate it. I think I might finish this chapter this year. That's a good one, Julia. Love it. Chris did more editing. I don't like some of my pencil sketches, but have things laid out. That's why you do it in pencil, right? For sure. Brainstorming and journaling done. Now have been taking care of Q1 into my spiral notebook. Moving forward. I know that does sound fantastic. We might have to see pictures of this. Okay, yeah. Going to take the frame off the desktops. There you go. I think, yeah, it does need to be connected first. I can pretty much guarantee that. You are so welcome, Devin. Have fun. Have fun. 11:11 where Jenna is. It's 12:11 here. Inca, son and hubby are playing Fortnite and fireworks are going off every hour because it became 2024 somewhere. I'm not looking forward to this tonight. I'm really not. Ziggy is terrified of fireworks, and he wasn't. He used to sit in the window and watch them, but then when we had that really bad thunderstorm where I posted pictures of him like hiding under my desk, ever since then, because we have people out here for some strange obscene reason that they set fireworks off on like a random Wednesday night, and he's terrified of them now. Yes, wishing everyone a good new year. So this next sprint, I'm going to continue on. I got to figure out breakfasts and lunches because that's another habit I need to get into this year is eating breakfast, because as much as I love my coffee, coffee alone is not breakfast. And I'm having some problems with my blood sugar. So I need to be eating before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So even if it's just something like a bagel or some toast or an egg or something like that, I need to be eating when I get up in the morning. So yes. I know, poor Ziggy. And see, this is it. We shouldn't have to medicate our animals and our veterans and our wild animals because somebody wants to see fireworks, because what it does to wildlife is insane. It's insane. I mean, in the summertime, when animals have babies, they will abandon their babies because they're so scared. It's crazy. The kittens did fine on the 4th of July. Yeah. Fingers crossed for you, honey. Fingers crossed. Taylor finishing up laundry, and my self-care is doing a puzzle. Nice. I will be continuing my self-care with eating my favorite lunch, my second favorite lunch. These are spring rolls. For those of you who are in Canada, Loblaws, President's Choice, vegetable spring rolls. Perfect. Perfect. All right, my loves. Let's jump right into the next sprint. So if you have not gotten up and moved around, you need to. We've been here for over 2 hours. So 25 minutes on the clock. I'll see y'all on the other side. Okay. So we only have one sprint left. That's kind of crazy. I don't know where this morning went, but here we are. Let's see. This is a really good idea. I am up for anything I can make ahead. Absolutely. They are always in my freezer. And another thing too, for those of you who are Canadian, is the President's Choice chicken, caramelized onion, and bacon flatbreads. They're less than $5. And like we eat those almost every day for lunch in this house because like they're so good. And one of them can feed the both of us. So yeah, those are like another huge favorite of mine. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Taylor. I just have the stickies and Kanban left to set up. Yes, Jenny. Yes, I have to get to this. But my last sprint will most likely be spent removing stuff from my bedroom so that I can flip my bed and bookcase before the class with Sarah so that I can get that done. Because when my nephew comes tomorrow, he's going to help me get that desk put together. And we may be sprinting from a different location next Sunday. We shall see. We'll see how much I get set up because I have to set up the camera and the mic and the whole 9 yards. And this mic is a little bit fussy about being moved. Hello again. So is this the one that's attached to the Manifest Your Best Year course, Renee? It's just so I'm not, misinforming people, because I'm super excited for that. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern, if I remember correctly, for those of you who are in the who have purchased the Manifest Your Best Year course from Sarah. Okay, yes, it is. I am super excited. I've already got my candle picked out, all of that good stuff. It's going to be amazing. Sarah, still working on my 3 problem scenes. And then I'll finally get around to planning next week. I hear ya. Dishes are done. Laundry is in. And now some organization. You have been very productive today, Jen. She's calling it just the New Year's Eve live stream. But yes, we're doing a new spell and everything. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm really looking forward to this new course that Sarah is launching in January as well. So having said that, she did mention that it was probably going to be held over the weekend of the 13th, 14th. And that is when I'm doing my first live chat on that Saturday. So I may have to change the time of that. I will let you know as soon as I know when Sarah is planning on doing the live stream for that course, because I will be attending it. So we shall see. Keep your eyes here. Inca getting there slowly. Nothing wrong with that. And Chris is still editing. Are you plowing through, Chris, or is it coming slow? So I've got my first week all done. But let me tell you, it's some hard to figure out 2 weeks or even 1 week worth of breakfasts when you are not a breakfast person. I'm pretty much like bagel. Right? But I'm going to take Renee's advice and I'm going to get some of the frozen croissants from Costco next week, and try those, because she said that they're amazing. Carla got the January splash page done. Yay. We need pictures. You need to put pictures up on your Facebook. 128,000 words take forever. That's a lot. Well, I'm going to take your word for it, Renee, and we're going to get some. The problem with the frozen stuff is the sodium amounts in them. Yeah, I don't take in a lot of salt anyway. So, and I will double check that, because of course I have to double check ingredients and everything, because you never know what that damn red dye, the excuse my language, darn red dye is going to show up because it shows up in the most unusual places. It's like $60 for the box, but there's like 200 in there. We will be giving some away to the kids. Yeah, for sure. All right, my loves. This is our last sprint. Bacon, eggs, and spinach in a casserole dish with cheese, if you'd like. 350 for, ooh. I have eggs, I have bacon. I do not have any spinach, but I can get spinach. That sounds with some cheese because you can never have too much cheese. You can never have too much cheese. And this, yes. Well, see, I have one of those little sandwich makers where you put the egg in the top and the sandwich in the bun and the oh, so good. So good. Hyperware is saying because my son's kidney issues from when he was little. Yeah, I totally understand that. Totally get that. It's kind of like me being hyper aware of the red dye and everything. Let's see. 25 minutes on the clock. I'm going to be back and forth. So I will have my camera shut off and then we'll come back and wrap up. If you have to leave early, please feel free to do so. And I will see you all in 25 minutes. All right. That's it. Last. Maybe I should add myself by remove Chad. Honestly, I'm having a moment. That's it. Last sprint to 2023. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for swinging by, Rachel. Reading with Kitties. Had to run. Inca just did the Wheel of Names random prize picker in my Facebook group. There were only 3 of you this time, and the winner is Jenna. Yes, Jenna. Happy New Year to you too, Sherry. I'm so glad that you were able to at least stop by. RC, how you doing, buddy? Carla just posted pics of the spreads she did this morning in the Heart Breathings Facebook group. I'll have to go look at those. Yes. So, Inca with all of the prizes. You're so welcome. You're welcome, Sarah. Jen, awesome final sprints of 2023. See you next year. Bye, Nim. You were so welcome. And Julia, you as well. So I am going to, the cats wanted to play. That comes first. Happy New Year to you too, Inca. I am going to go and hopefully finish flipping my bedroom, and so I can do the live stream with Sarah from in there. That would be pretty cool. So, my darlings, again, remember no pajama sprints Wednesday night, but I will be back next Sunday. Saturday, this coming Saturday, is Double Down Day as well in the Heart Breathings group. It's going to be so much fun. Listen, love you all to death. Don't forget, take care of yourselves. If you're going out tonight, designated driver, don't make me use my mom voice. And I will see you all in 2024. Love you to bits.